Hi friends, Right Careers welcomes you to another brand new video for this week. This is Sudarshan, your career coach. Before we move on to this week's topic, I would like to thank each and everybody for making this channel a huge success. Yes, we have just crossed 1000 subscribers last week, and I owe a lot to all the subscribers and people who referred this channel to become what it is today. And thank you so much once again, and continue to patronage for this good cause, and I'm sure that we will come up with better and better videos as and when we progress. Right. This week we have taken a topic perhaps that's very, very hot, I should say, more highly demanding and relevant, I should say. The topic for this week is data science as a career. Now, a field that was not even there the last 20 years ago. I mean, data science, nobody knew what data science was 20 years ago. But today, if you ask me, data science is something which is being uttered by each and every science student. Every computer professional, or be it an engineering student or a graduate student, wants to make a career in data science without even knowing what data science is. In 2017, LinkedIn, ranked machine learning engineers, artificial intelligence, data scientists, and data engineers as the top 3 emerging professions. And trust me, from 2012 onwards till today, all these three, the three that I just mentioned, has grown up to 650 times. So that's a massive growth that data science engineers data science as a career has undergone. Terms like artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning, data science, data analyst, IoT, Internet of Things have become a huge buzzword not only among the corporates but also among the students. Is this hype worth it? There's too much hype that's surrounding about all these things. Is that hype worth it is what we are going to see in the next few minutes. So what is data science? We all have heard this term called data science. So what is data science? As the name itself suggests, a science of studying about data is data science. So anything to do with data when you study becomes data science, with data as its core. Data, it's not data. Data is usually collected, arranged, and analyzed to examine the effect on business. So data science usually build appropriate algorithms. So the role of data science or data scientists rather is to build an appropriate algorithm and models to analyze the data that they have sourced from various sources. Now, for example, a classic example would be the Facebook video suggestion that we get. When you go to Facebook, you get video suggestion, right? So that's an example of how data science professionals work and bring the suggestion according to our tastes and preference and watch. Another example could be the monthly groceries that you buy. If you go to Flipkart or if you go to Amazon, the moment you go, it asks for repetitive orders, right? Last month you bought this pulses or this grains. This month would you like to rebuy? That's an example of data science. So in a way, data science are like detectives, I should say. They are actually detectives, not finding criminals, but helping the business to take smart decisions. So that's the importance of data science. And so precisely data science converts this raw data that they get, they convert those raw data into information for the business purposes. So that's exactly what data science is all about. The next biggest question that everyone should be having as a student is how to start a career in data science. Many people have this doubt. Should I study data science right at the engineering level, right at the undergraduate level, or should I take certification course once I finish my UG? So that's precisely a question which many of us have. Now, data science, it's highly multidisciplinary in nature. So data science is not a subject by itself. It is not a subject like mathematics or physics or botany or commerce. No, it is not a subject. It is highly multidisciplinary in nature. So data science requires you to be good in subjects like mathematics, statistics, computer science, coding, with little bit of inputs from artificial intelligence and machine learning, forms the core of data science. So if you have to make a career in data science, you got to study everything. You got to study mathematics, statistics, little bit of computer engineering, computer science at least, or coding, and then little bit of AI and ML sets up a career for data science professional. Now, any graduation in above field is ideal to make a career in data science. Remember, you got to be very, very strong in the subjects that I have mentioned before. So if you're not strong, don't even think about a career in data science. But if you're strong, you can definitely consider. Now, moving on, what are the skills that are required for a data scientist. The primary skills, first skill that I can think of is basic usage of statistical tools. Someone should be comfortable in using statistical tools and especially faster in max calculation. Especially you've got to be very, very fast in mathematics. So that's the first skill that it's required when you are planning to choose data science as a career. The second etiquette or skill that's required definitely is ability to work in large numbers. Numbers is the not the volume of numbers, but mathematical numbers. That's the second etiquette. Good grasp of programming language like C++, Java, Python. So you got to be very good at grasping this languages. That's very essential. You also need to be familiar with database languages like SQL servers or database techniques, etc. You got to be very, very familiar with this. And then obviously you need critical reasoning skills, critical thinking skills, problem solving skills. So if you have all these etiquettes, data science is definitely a career that you can consider. Now, what are the professional career opportunities, or rather the job roles that is there if you study data science or if you choose data science as a professional? The first professional career opportunity that I can think of is definitely a data scientist. So what a data scientist does, I mean, what do they do? It's very simple. They gather and analyze the data from a database. So the database is usually generated from any source. So they gather the data, they analyze the data. Usually, data scientists are the one who explain the importance of data, or rather decode the data and make the corporate management understand what this data is all about. So that's exactly what a data scientist does. The second career opportunity or professional career opportunity that's there in if you choose data science as a career is a data engineer. So for this, you got to be an engineer. As the name itself suggests, you got to be an engineer. Usually, I mean, it's preferred. Usually, it's meant for software engineers who want to make a career in data science. They usually involve in the non-analytical part of big data. The data is big, and any non-analytical part is something which they do. Upon getting the information from data scientists, so the data scientists decode, analyze, and then they give that to give the information to data engineers. So once data engineers receive that information, they further cleanse the data. They cleanse the data, and usually the data engineers are the one who implement the suggestions that's made by a data scientist. So it's a very crucial role, data engineer role. They form the heart of any data, I should say. That's a second professional career opportunity. The third professional career opportunity perhaps is definitely in the form of a data analyst. So what do data analysts do? As the name itself suggests, they analyze. So they work with tools like SQL database, Excel, etc. to analyze the data and analyze the big data and then come up with a solution and give a solution, or rather give a trend to the strategy team, and that in turn will make the strategy team in an organization to make business decisions. So that's an importance of data analyst. So these are the top three professional career opportunities that we can think of. Moving on, where to study. Undergraduation, typically, as I told you, you can study mathematics, you can study statistics, you can study computer science engineering anywhere. Ideally, if you study statistics, Indian Statistical Institute in Calcutta, it's a fantastic institute. And then you have leading universities, Delhi University, Bombay University, Calcutta University, Madras University, where you can study BSc in mathematics or perhaps in statistics, and those affiliated colleges of these universities, definitely yes. And then IIT Kanpur and IIT Bombay offers a 5-year integrated program on MS data science or BS data science, a 3-year program. So you can definitely choose those. And then institutes like VIT, private institutes like VIT, SRM, INSOF, Hyderabad. So these are some of the institutes where you can definitely do a undergraduate level program. If you want to do a postgraduate or certificate level program, where do you do? There are enough of institutes which offer. Many IIMs do offer, IITs do offer, SP Jain, Great Lakes, INSOF, Upgrad offers programs. So there are many forums where you can pursue a master's or perhaps a certification program which is good enough if you are strong in maths to make a career in data science. Finally, to conclude, data science is definitely if not one among, it is the number one job listing that's happening in US, because data science engineers are in huge demand across the globe. As per labor statistics report in US, the requirement of skilled data science professionals is going to increase by 28% in the next 5 years. So that's a huge demand for data science skilled professionals. So demand in India is definitely on the high. If you are passionate about analytical skills and passionate about computer science, close your eyes for now and choose data science as a career. I will give a huge thumbs up to this, because we live in data world and data is going to be the future for sure. So at this note, I would like to conclude the video, and in case you have any clarifications on making a career in data science, do ping us. All the details are there beneath this video. And thank you once again for subscribing to my YouTube channel. In case you haven't, do subscribe by logging into www.youtube.com/writecareers. And until next week, which is going to be a very special week because it's going to be the 50th episode of Write Careers. See you all. Take care. Have a great week. Thank you.